So the theory that Vault-Tec started the Great War always made a lot of sense to me, but one thing I never could really figure out was why did they choose to drop the bombs before some of their vaults were even completed? An example of one such vault can be found in downtown Boston. Buried beneath Park Street Station, Vault 114 was never meant to be a sanctuary for the elite like its sister, Vault 118. It was actually meant to be the polar opposite. Vault 114 was marketed discreetly and exclusively to high-ranking members of local and state government, along with local luminaries and business people, as a luxury, invitation-only safe haven, reassured that they would only be cohabiting solely with others of their status. Unbeknown to them, it was when the bombs dropped that the true experiment would begin. Once locked inside, those privileged residents would find themselves stripped of every luxury they had known pre-war. They would be forced to live in deliberately terrible conditions, where multiple randomly chosen families were forced to live and sleep in single-room apartments. Dining and bathing facilities would be in shared quarters, and the supply of amenities would be minimal. That meant no privilege, no luxury, just the harsh reality of policies being made for them, without their input or consent, that would greatly impact the quality of their lives. To make matters worse for the future residents, Vault-Tec had no intention of hiring qualified leadership. Instead, they instructed Vault personnel to appoint an overseer with no supervisory or government experience, and ensure they had a strong anti-authority basis. After a long vetting process to find the best overseer for the job, Human Resources finally found their man, Soupcan Harry. Soupcan refused to provide his legal name, which he referred to as rank and number branded by the government, and believed the government used taxes to fund Illuminati Freemason sex parties. From information recorded at the interview, he was presumed homeless, as he implied that he was sleeping in dumpsters. He also had a history of consuming Abraxo in spite of the not-for-consumption warning labels. To no one's surprise, Soupcan was offered the position of overseer on the spot, which he accepted, solidifying that he was the right man for the job by informing the interviewers that he would not be wearing a tie or pants for the role. For the purpose of the experiment, Vault 114 personnel were also told by Vault-Tec management not to undermine the new overseer's authority at all during the experiment, even, and especially, if it may cause physical discomfort, embarrassment, or harm to the residents. The purpose of the experiment was as simple as it was ironic and cruel. By taking away the luxury and authority these groups saw in surface life, while simultaneously subjecting them to the whims of a dangerously incompetent overseer, Vault-Tec hoped to study the residents' reactions in stressful situations and how it would affect the overall social dynamic of the group.